Hello friends, welcome to Sri Agarwal Academy. I Ratan Agarwal welcome you all to today's session. Today we are going to learn about fractions, operations on fractions, subtraction of fractions. So I would say fractions. And what we are going to learn is subtraction of fractions. Subtraction of fractions. How to subtract fractions? Now in the last video we learned addition of fractions, and today we are going to learn subtraction of fractions. And in subtraction of fractions also there are two methods. The first method is the simpler method. It is called cross multiplication method. So I would write here method 1, cross multiplication method. Cross multiplication method. सर एवढं परत घेतो. So we are going to learn the first method, which is called as cross multiplication method. So method 1, cross multiplication method. Cross multiplication method. In this method, as the name itself tells you, we have to cross multiply, same as addition. So let us take one example. Suppose they give us 1 upon 2 minus 1 upon 4. Now see here, the denominators are different, so you don't have to worry about anything. What you should do is simply you should cross multiply even the numerators and the denominator. So in the next step I would say equal to 2 fours are, and now you will multiply like this and like this. So 1 fours are, whatever sign is here minus sign, so minus sign, 1 twos are, 1 twos are equal to 1 fours are 4 minus 1 twos are 2, 4 twos are 8. 4 minus 2, my dear friends, is 2, and 2 upon 8 means 1 upon 4. So finally we understood that 1 upon 2 minus 1 upon 4 is 1 upon 4. I hope you understood the method. But one more thing we should understand, that when we are doing such simple problems, we should also try to correlate fractions with some things in the real world. For example, they said half. So this is my full circle, out of which I am taking only half circle. So I am talking only about this part. So I will right now remove this part, means I want only half chapati. Okay sir, this is the half chapati, or half cake, or half pan. Now I want 1/4. 1/4. So from half chapati, if I subtract half chapati, pav chapati, from half chapati, if I subtract pav chapati, what will be remaining is pav chapati, which is our answer. So understand, when fractions are there, you should try to correlate with your day-to-day life examples, so the understanding becomes easier, and in fact, whenever required, you can get the answer without doing all these steps. But these steps are required till we understand, till we are able to do. Let us take another example. See here, fortunately the numerators I had taken same, equal, 1 and 1. But now suppose we have like this, 2 upon 3 minus 5 upon 15. Now the numerators are different, denominators are obviously different. So we want subtraction, we will do cross multiplication. I would say denominator is 3 15s, and cross multiply. So 2 15s are minus 3 5s are. I hope you are understanding. Cross multiplication. This numerator with this denominator minus this numerator with this denominator. And now simplification. 15 2s are 30, 5 3s are 15, 15 3s are 45. 30 minus 15 is 15, 15 upon 45. Oh sir, this is divisible. 15 1s are, 15 3s are. So the final answer is 1 upon 3. So 2 upon 3 minus 5 upon 15 is nothing but 1 upon 3. I hope you understood the subtraction of fractions by cross multiplication method. Now if I want to slightly explain this here to you, see the thing was like this. 2 upon 3 minus 5 upon 15, actually 5 upon 15 means what? 5 upon 15 means 1 upon 3. So this was actually 2 upon 3 minus 1 upon 3. Now if you take here this way, I would show it this way to you. See how you see it, the problem is very important. See, this is 2 1s are 2 upon 3 minus 1 upon 3. This 2 I take as integer, 1 upon 3 minus 1 upon 3. Now in these two terms 1 upon 3 is common. What remains inside is 2 minus 1. समझ रहे हैं आपको? 1 upon 3 कॉमन लिया हमने और अब क्या बचेगा? 1 upon 3 into 1. 2 minus 1 is 1. 1 upon 3 1s are 1 upon 3. Is our answer same? Yes sir. But this was by taking common and all those things. But this method, as I told you, is a direct attack. Simply you do cross multiplication, do simplification, whatever answer you get will be the perfect answer, pure answer. So this is about cross multiplication method, subtraction of fractions. Whatever is the numerator, whatever is the denominator, you don't have to worry. Even if there is a minus sign, you will not be having any doubt. I will take now one problem in which negative signs are involved in fractions. So let us take the third problem. Suppose 3 upon 5 minus, I will take here minus 3 upon 5 minus 4 upon 7. Now sir, if we want to write this, again as I told you, the first step is multiplying the denominators. 5 7s are, and now cross multiplication. So minus 3 7s are minus 4 5s are. Numerator with denominator and numerator with denominator with a minus sign in between is equal to 5 7s are 35, 7 3s are 21 with a minus sign, minus 4 5s are 20 with a minus sign. Now in the numerator we are having two negative numbers. Two negative numbers will give a negative number. Minus of minus plus. 21 plus 20 is 41, and sign of the greater sign of the greater number. Now the problem is over. We should check whether this is cancelable, but this is not cancelable because there is no common factor in 41 and 35. So ultimately minus 3 upon 5 minus 4 upon 7 is minus 41 upon 35. This is the final answer. And now to summarize this method, I would give you in the form of a formula. How is that, sir? Fourth one. Suppose the fractions are like this. The fractions are a upon b minus c upon d. We don't know what are the values of a, b, c, d, but whatever are the values of a, b, c, d, we can simplify it. We can make these two fractions into one as bd, bd, cross multiply ad minus cross multiply cb. So therefore a upon b minus c upon d is equal to ad minus bc, ad minus bc upon bd. This is the way we solve fractions we subtract fractions by cross multiplication method. I am sure you understood cross multiplication method, and this is the shortest method. Of course, there is one more method in which we make the denominators equal. That I will take in the next video, but for today's session, I have explained to you. In case you have any other difficulties, doubts, you can connect with me. I am available on YouTube. I have a YouTube channel called Sri Agarwal Academy. You can subscribe so that you can get more notifications, more updates, and I am also available on various other channels like WhatsApp, Instagram, Facebook. Do connect with me, follow me. Maths will be your friend, I bet. Thank you.